If you've got a dishwasher and if it's not performing as well as it should do, it's not getting everything clean like it used to when it was new, then I'm going to give you some hints and tips to show you how to get the performance back and to make sure it can wash everything properly. Now, it doesn't matter whether it's freestanding like this, so this is a 60 centimetre freestanding dishwasher, so it doesn't matter whether it's like that or a slimline model at 45 centimetres wide, or even an integrated one where it's behind a furniture door. The hints and tips I'll show you will be exactly the same for all of the models. Just before I start, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just give us a quick thumbs up, click subscribe. Now, the first one, and probably one of the most important ones, is clean the filter. So first of all, take the bottom rack out, put that to one side, and on pretty much all dishwashers you should have a filter similar to this. It might not look exactly the same as that, but on all the models, if you take this out, and you can see here, so this one isn't actually too bad. We've not long cleaned this one, but you will find sometimes it's a little bit gungy around here. So you just go and wash this under hot soapy water and just give it a good clean. Also, make sure there's no food residue within the filter or along the bottom of the dishwasher. You can find even little bits like that. No idea where that's come from. But you can find, if you get any food residue, then that can have quite a big impact on the performance of the cleaning of the dishwasher. It is a bit of a debate as to whether people rinse things before they put them in the dishwasher. I must say, personally, I'm not really into rinsing anything. I do scrape off any food and put it into a bin or down the waste disposer, rather than it going into the dishwasher. That's one of the main things, make sure the filter's nice and clean. And then once you've cleaned it, just pop it back in at the bottom, twist that round, and then it locks into place. The next one is to clean the spray arms. So these are called spray arms, and they will twist around, and all you'll find is on most dishwashers they just pull off. Now, this is quite easy. All you want to do is, again, just go and give it a wash in hot soapy water to make sure there are no blockages within the holes. Previously, before we cleaned this, probably about a year ago, all of the holes were gunged up, and I must admit the performance of the dishwasher was really poor, and that's why, because all the holes were blocked up. So put it in hot soapy water, perhaps just getting something to poke through the holes, just be gentle with it, but that really helped to improve the performance. So you've got two of these, you'll have one at the bottom and you have one at the top here, so it's just on the underside of the top basket. Now, it will always vary on how it comes off. On this one, so this is a Siemens dishwasher, but this will be across the same as Siemens, Neff and Bosch, so that should just twist off like that, and then you've got the upper spray arm. It'll always be laid out differently. I suppose the whole arrangement will always be different, because essentially what the upper spray arm is doing is it's shooting the water up and down. But same principle, just make sure that the holes are unblocked if they are blocked, and just make sure this is all nice and clean. And then all you need to do is just pop that back on underneath, twist it, and then you're ready to go. The next recommendation is just to make sure that the seals around the edge of the door are nice and clean as well. As you can see on this dishwasher, they're certainly not, and they could do with a clean. But I just recommend getting some hot soapy water. Yeah, make sure it's nice and hot. Just get a sponge like this, and then just give it a scrub down just to make sure they're nice and clean. Also, check the condition of the seals. If they are starting to deteriorate, then that can affect the performance of the wash. Also, I know this will sound a little bit bizarre, make sure the whole dishwasher is level, because we have found in the past that when a dishwasher isn't installed correctly, and if it's not completely level, then you can find that the door doesn't sit perfectly within the frame, and it might not seal properly on the dishwasher. So that's something else to have a look at. The next thing to check is to make sure there are no leaks around the dishwasher. And here we've got the water inlet hose, so it's the one on the left, so this one here, which is for the dishwasher, this one is for a washing machine that's next to it. But just make sure there are no leaks from either the water inlet hoses like this, or even the waste outlet as well. Because you could find, if one of them is leaking, either if water isn't getting into the machine or exiting the machine properly, that will have a big effect on the performance. Now, the next tip is to make sure you use salt and rinse aid within the dishwasher. Don't rely on the 5-in-1 or 4-in-1 tablets that you can get from a lot of supermarkets. Now, what salt will do is it's normally located at the back here, and to put it in, it's nice and easy. You just take that off. Ideally use a funnel or something to put it in there, because you don't want to have it around the base of the dishwasher. And what this will do is this will just help to regenerate the machine, and it just helps to reduce the buildup of limescale. So once you put that in, then make sure there's some water in there as well. If it looks a bit dry in there, or if you are just putting it in for the first time, stick some water in as well. And what Rinse Aid does is it just helps to give everything a nice shine at the end, and it just helps to bead the water off so you don't get any drying marks on things like your glasses, plates or cups. And that normally goes in the door here, and all you need to do is just open that, pour the Rinse Aid in. You don't need too much in there because there's only a small channel where this will sit, and once it's full then it will just start to overflow a little bit, so just put in gently. But as far as these two, they're very, very important. Also, use a good quality tablet. There are quite a few cheap ones available from supermarkets. Although they can perform a job, you can find if you use a better quality, either gel pouch or a tablet, then again that can really help with the performance of your wash. When it comes to the salt in the dishwasher, just make sure that it is dedicated dishwasher salt. That's the kind of thing it will say. I know you can get it from various supermarkets, but make sure it is dishwasher salt granules, because what you'll find is if you use table salt in there, then first of all it will be a lot more expensive than using the dishwasher salt, but also the performance of the wash won't be as good. We have had customers in the past where they've put normal table salt in there and then wondered why it's not washing and drying everything properly. Now the next tip is to do a maintenance wash on the dishwasher. Now you'll find on some dishwashers you do have a dedicated program like this called Machine Care, and this is really designed so it gives a really good clean of the interior of the dishwasher, and all you do is it will be a very high temperature wash and you put some cleaning solution within the dishwasher. That kind of thing is available from many supermarkets. If you haven't got that dedicated kind of program, then I'd recommend putting it on the highest temperature. So on this dishwasher, this will be at the maximum 70 degrees centigrade. And again, put some of the cleaning solution within the dishwasher. It could be a little pouch or it could be a tablet. However it arrives, then just pop that inside. Don't put anything else in there. Don't put any cups, plates or dishes within there. Put it through a full wash. Even though it might not improve the performance of the dishwasher, it might improve the inside as far as the look, and also it might make it smell nice too. Also, when it comes to loading the dishwasher, make sure everything in the dishwasher is safe. What you don't want to do is put anything wooden within the dishwasher. Also, there are certain metals and thin plastics that you shouldn't be putting in. This is an example of a water bottle that got put in the dishwasher on a high temperature, and as you can see, all it's done is it's just misshapen it at the bottom. Also, the last couple of tips, the first one is make sure you're selecting the right program when you're using the dishwasher. It can be very, very tempting just to select the quick programs all the time because you might be in a hurry. If you want everything washing very quickly, then as I say, it's very tempting to use these. And sometimes they're only say half an hour, 40 minutes. But in my experience, using some of the longer programs, things like the Intensive Eco or Auto Sensor programs, that can be 2.5 hours long, but you will find that the performance of the wash will be so much better than using some of these quick programs. Also, the final tip is just to make sure within the dishwasher you're not overloading it. Now, you will find if you try and cram everything in there, and if everything is starting to overlap, or pile on top of each other, or if the plates are too close to each other, then you will find that the performance of the wash won't be as good, and all you'll need to do is either hand wash them or put them back in the dishwasher to wash again. Hope you found that useful. Some hints and tips on how to get the performance of your dishwasher back to where it should be when it was brand new. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube video. Click subscribe, leave any comments below. I'd always ask for comments, whether it's good or bad about the video. I think I've covered the majority of aspects about the video. If I've missed something, or if there's another hint or tip that you can recommend, pop it in the comments. Thanks for watching.